Hey guys, it's Jason here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. This is my Arrma Fireteam. Now this is the truck. This is not the original Fireteam that I had guys on the channel years ago. This is one that I got in a trade, and unfortunately it did come to me in pretty rough shape. I originally had started with the body. I bought new panels. I painted those. But the truck itself, guys, was just overall rough. The chassis had a really good bend in it, lots of little broken parts here and there, and some as I started rebuilding it, I discovered, so this truck took a while to get going. Now, unfortunately, I'm a bit of a dumbass. I had recorded a full upgrade series of videos from tearing it apart to upgrading guys to this wicked Vitavon chassis, KC-RC shock towers, the Max 6 Gen 2 with the 1650, and everything else I've done to it, and I deleted it. I had it on my Osmo, and I don't know what I was thinking. I was just like, oh, whatever, I'll get the files off. And at the time I was doing this truck, I was rebuilding the Spark, the Creighton, and the MTX. And I was kind of just like, oh, I'll let the files sit on there and I'll just keep adding to it. And at some point I'll pull the SD card and organize all the files. And what I'm thinking what happened was I just came downstairs one day to do something and was like, oh, I want to, start with a fresh SD card. I guaranteed I had to have moved the files to the computer type thing. So I wasn't thinking and deleted everything. So I'm starting this video off, guys, by just quickly going over things, because when you watch this video, some parts might not make sense because, again, I had recorded upgrade videos. I had recorded parts before I went out running, and then while I was running it, I knew I'd be referencing those videos, but unfortunately, those videos no longer exist. So let's get quickly into it. Arrma Fireteam upgraded to the Vitavon 7075 4mm chassis. It's red. It's slick. It's now scratched. So unfortunately, guys, in the upgrade video, it was nice, shiny red, looked brand new because it was brand new. Now it's beat. This truck's been out probably, I don't know, a little over a handful of times. I've had a good time with it. I've ran a few different sets of tires on it. We also have the KC-RC shock towers. We have a carbon fiber brace. Like I mentioned, guys, Max 6 Gen 2 with the 1650. I started running a 23 tooth pinion in it, and I'm now down to a 21, which you can see the last time I ran it, it came loose. We have EXB Creighton turnbuckles in it because I broke one of those in the first run. I've also got a carbon fiber servo mount, 500 thou in the center. I don't remember if I did the front and rear diffs. That's kind of the problem, guys, because I often go back to my videos to figure out what I did. For example, while I was watching the video, I couldn't remember if I had rebuilt the shocks in this because I knew I rebuilt them in the MTX. But at one point during this video, guys, we break the rod in right here. I go home, I fix it, and I come right back out. Again, I had footage for that. I accidentally deleted it. During the second run of the truck, we've switched from the 23 down to a 21 tooth, but we also rebuilt all 4 shocks. One of them was really, really bad. It had next to no fluid in it. They now are just fresh 80 weight. I actually think this truck comes with 80 weight. It's now just got fresh 80 weight in it. But either way, we're gonna go, guys, to the running video because I know that's what you came here to see. I'm a bit sick right now. I don't know what I've got coming on, so I just want to get into the running. And again, if parts of the video don't make any sense, like I'm referring to something that you didn't see, again, just understand that that's exactly what happened. I deleted the footage. I don't have it. So either way, let's get to running. All right, guys, so we're up here. We've got the MX-38 belted on. We've got that big Gens Ace pack in there. I'm looking forward to this, guys. We're going to take it somewhat easy. I feel like I say that in every video, but I do just want to give this thing kind of a sort of break-in run today. We had it, again, guys, a lot of it was apart. We've got a lot of Loctite in there now. I've switched some of the screws. You can see I've got some stainless, some of just your standard steel. The reason is anything going into metal, we want to keep with just the conventional steel. And then I went stainless where it's going into plastic and stuff like that, just because you don't want to be using thread lock on stainless steel because, yeah, it's going to strip and it's going to be hard to get out. But either way, guys, I'm kind of standing here checking it out. It looks really freaking good. That red chassis, thank you Vitavon, is just awesome. It definitely just gives the truck a different character. Now, some of the things, guys, I didn't do was, and I think I mentioned this earlier, I didn't do anything with the shocks yet. I didn't thicken up the fluid. Haven't done much with the steering. So there's still, guys, lots to do with this truck. Again, this was not some like, hey, let's do a complete rebuild on the truck. It was, there's some broken stuff, let's fix it. And then, yeah, we did a little bit more. Okay, this thing's moving. And it should. 1650, 23 tooth pinion. Not a wheelie mont, like it wheelies. Jeez, get away from that stupid pond. But again, guys, I went 500 thou. I probably could even have maybe gone 1 million. Not that wheelies are that important. Oh, there's that red chassis. Now we also, guys, have the MX-38 belteds on here. So these are not the wheelie tires either. If I had gone with the backflips, which I actually have with me, or the other MX-38s or the Geoforms, probably would have been a little different. But these do help when you want to put down the power. And that's what I was thinking today. Guys, if I just broke it, because that was awful. That would have really made me upset. Definitely, the steering feels a little loose. I kind of noticed that just with the stock bell cranks and stuff, it wasn't the greatest. I am going to swap those out at some point. Probably put a set of Vitavon ones in. Yeah. I want to position myself, guys, to get a better angle of the chassis, but I also don't want to get this truck in the head. And the sun, like, because we're out so early, the sun's so freaking low right now. Definitely, though, guys, need to beef up the suspension. Springs, shock oils, man, she's coming down hard. Really hard. Bah, where am I going? Yeah, she's, ever since I rebuilt, like, the sledge, for example, or I did a little bit of tuning on the MT8, you start to get a feel for how these trucks should be and the kind of suspension setup you want. Oh, she goes. God, effortless air. Oh, she soars nice. Soars nice. Oh, we totally moved the ramp. You know, I don't mind the MX-38s on high-powered trucks because they have so much power, they can still do what you want them to do. But they do put down the power good. Oh, she's a little animal. Oh, jeez. Oh, guys, we got something going on there. Oh, that's, what a waste. You know what, guys, I get out here and I just want to send, instead of doing like what I should do, which is getting myself, you know, ready. What did I do? All right, guys, so what we did was we broke the rod end right here at the end on the turnbuckle. My center drive shaft was already kind of bent. I noticed that when I was putting the truck back together. It definitely seems like it, yeah, when I spin it, guys, and I did notice this at home. She's bumping a little bit, and you can see it's got a little marker there rubbing against the servo mount. But the one thing, guys, I noticed after that short run, and yes, guys, we're running the 23 tooth pinion, is how hot the motor is. And when I went, guys, with the 23 tooth pinion, I kind of was comparing it to my sledge, similar gearing, with a lot more weight on that Castle Mama Monster X8S 16 kV setup. It seems to be a lot more efficient than the Hobby Wing, because this year I bought quite a bit of Hobby Wing setups for different trucks, and every single one of them, guys, I have heat issues with, where my Castle ones, they just seem to run a lot better. They seem to run a lot more efficient, because we've been out for, guys, 5 minutes, and yes, I broke the turnbuckle, but it's hot, which means we're gonna have to gear down. And the sledge has so much more weight. It is such a heavier truck, and yet it does a lot better with the 23 tooth pinion and the similar, again, guys, similar gearing to this. So you know what, I'm happy, guys, with the truck. It still needs some work. The suspension, guys, clearly for what I want to use it for, taking the big jumps, it needs to be thickened up. We're gonna have to spend some time tuning that, possibly changing out the springs, thicker oil. The center drive shaft, guys, either bend it back or get something a little bit beefier, and then unfortunately, guys, gear it down, which is something I didn't think I was going to have to do in this truck. I actually thought I was going to come out today, run it. I understand it's hot today, but again, we've only been out for 5 minutes. I expected to get out and actually want to hopefully be able to even gear it up a little bit higher. With that Hobby Wing, though, that's not going to be the case. The other alternative, guys, is to throw the Castle system in here. I have a 1650 Mama Monster X8S still at home, sitting in a box, that I could install in this truck. And I may do that, because this was fun today. I didn't find it to be crazy overpowered or anything like that. Again, I know I'm running these tires, but that's, you know what, guys, I'm kind of disappointed. I don't find, you know, the old Hobby Wings were just monsters. These new ones I've had bad luck with. I've burnt out some motors, I've had issues with the ESCs, and clearly, guys, the temps, they don't really seem to work for me either. But either way, guys, Arrma Fireteam, it looks sick. I am happy with it. We just have still some work to do. So again, guys, 21 tooth pinion. So the first, whatever, so many minutes of this video, guys, we're running a 23. Now we've got 21. Still lands harsh. Running the 21 tooth pinion with 500 thou in the center, 1650. Still, guy, you know, it's funny, these, I've got to get out. I was going to run different tires on this when I came back out for the second run, but then I decided just to keep these for this video, keep the same tires on, because you guys know I'm not a huge fan of these things, and it's hard to know what this truck's going to be like on normal tires. If you guys remember the Super Laser Nut, running this non-belted MX-38s, it was an animal. Threw these on, takes away a lot of its fun. So that's why it's hard to get a really good idea, guys, what this thing is going to be like right now. I'm not going to spend this whole part of the video, guys, just standing at the ramp. I am going to do some other stuff with it. There's the red shot I wanted. It's too bad, though. It's not, as much as I'm enjoying the overcast, guys, because I'm not melting out here. I wanted a nice shiny red chassis shot. Okay, that hooked up that time. Wasn't expecting that. Yeah. Oh, fire team, you look good though. Whew. Okay, 21 guys, definitely feeling better. As I did not want to drive through there because there's a bunch of big rocks. Every once in a while, these tires, they hook up and then you kind of get an idea of what it's going to be like. Good on pavement though. Oh yeah, guys, it's night and day when you put these things on the pavement versus the dirt. Oh man, yeah, guys, crazy. Like on dirt, they just spin, they're all over the place. And on pavement, holy moly macanoli. And the guy's gonna lose his gun. Nah, whatever. I don't really care if they're there or not. Handles much better, guys, now that the shocks are good. Much better. Jeez, I thought I was about to drive into a pole. Jeez, where do these come from? Yeah, I possibly might rip through there if I'm out of control. Hopefully I don't. Yeah, guys, like I'm pinning it in the dirt and it just goes, kind of. Oh, there's a little bit of a wheelie. Two 500 thou guys probably could go up to 1 million, no problem in this thing. But man, when you get this thing on pavement, holy crap. Almost need a bigger space. Just goes nice. Oops. See, I don't like breaking things, guys, doing stuff like that. That, if I came over right now and something was wrong, that would but look at that red chassis. Oh, frown. All right, guys, so all we did was obviously the pinion let go. Now I have drivers. Here's the thing. I just looked at my watch and I've got some things to do with the family this morning, looking at open houses. So I'm not going to worry about it. We'll fix this thing, guys, home back on the bench. But I am going to end the video here, guys. Tires, afraid about those. The truck itself, guys, is friggin' awesome. Running the 21 tooth pinion definitely helped. Motor is still, holy Hannah, guys, man. I don't get it. You got to remember, guys, on the sledge, heavier truck, way taller pinion. No issues with the temps. I've got a big fan on the ESC on that truck, but the motor itself, guys, has always been fine. This thing, guys, right now is hot as heck again, guys. Like, I can't even leave my fingers on it, and we dropped to the 21 tooth pinion. Yeah, you know what, guys, I'm not impressed with these new generation of Hobbywing Max ESCs. I have not done well in the X-Maxx. My first one in the sledge went up in flames, or smoke, and now this one, guys, I'm gonna have to keep gearing it down. I know I'm comparing a 7 scale to an 8 scale, but that sledge, guys, has a lot more aluminum in it. It is a lot friggin' heavier of a truck. And yeah, it gets temps too, but it's not like this. Yeah, guys, you know, I hate kind of ending a video on a but not impressed. Hobbywing, I don't know what happened, because you guys used to make killer stuff, and everything that I've been running lately has not been good. And, you know, I look back at, guys, the Castle stuff I've been running lately, and they are far superior. They're also more money, so go figure. Anyways, guys, that's it. That's all. We got an airplane going over us. So as always, if you like this video, give me a big thumbs up. Please subscribe and have a fantastic day.